Hey everybody, if you live in the Vancouver area, then you know it's been snowing like crazy for the last few weeks. And we had quite the experience in the alley behind my house because the snow fell and we thought, oh, it's going to melt in 1 or 2 days like it always does in Vancouver. But it didn't. The weather just stayed freezing cold and then more snow fell and more snow fell. And during this time, we were driving our vehicles over the snow, compacting it, and basically our entire back alley area where we keep our cars behind our house turned into a giant ice rink. And we had to get out shovels and some pickaxe-like tools and break up all of the ice. And when we started doing that, we found that there was ice 3 to 4 inches thick, and we were carrying entire sheets of ice out, and it was a huge project, back-breaking work. We were lucky we had some people to help us out, but it was a big project. And then later on that same day, it snowed again. It snowed again, but you know what was different this time? This time when it snowed, my wife and I grabbed our tools and we went out there and we moved the snow while it was still soft and easy to move. We didn't hesitate, even though we didn't want to do it, even though it was dark out, it was freezing cold out. We did not want to deal with the ice again. And that reminded me of something that the Bible says. The Bible says this in Proverbs 6:27-28. Let me read it to you from the New Living. It says, "Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet?" And what that verse is talking about is the issue of sin. And it's saying, can you mess around with sin? Can you just dabble in it a little bit and not have something really bad come out of that? The picture there is, can you put fire in your lap and go, oh, let's see what happens. Let's see where this is going. No, I know it looks bad, but let's see where this goes. That's not going to turn out well. Can you walk on hot coals and just hang out and go, man, I like this vibe. Sort of smells like burning flesh a little bit, though. Well, your feet are on fire. No, don't rush me. I think this is going to work out. The insanity of those two visuals is what the Bible is getting at. And I sort of experienced that with the snow behind our house. Because by doing nothing, things only got worse. And when we dealt with it, it was only harder and more difficult and more work and more back pain the next day. And so I want to encourage you right here at the beginning of the year to take a look at your life and just ask the question, is there anything in my life that is not healthy? Is there anything in my life that God doesn't want there? Is there anything in my life that's not moving me in a good, godly, healthy direction? Because here's the reality. If we take the approach of, well, I know it looks bad, but I want to see where this is going. Maybe it's going to work out. If we take that approach, the Bible says we are just like the person putting fire in his lap, saying, this is fine. Let's see where this goes. We would call that person a crazy person. And the Bible says that's the way it is with sin. You're just as crazy to think that sin isn't going to burn you if you don't deal with it quickly. I learned the lesson with the snow. Hey, when it's small, when it's fresh, deal with it then. It's so much easier than waiting. The longer you wait to deal with something problematic, the more difficult it's going to be, the more painful it's going to be. So right here, the beginning of the new year, I want to encourage you, take a look at your life, take a moment, ask yourself, is there anything unhealthy? And if there is, deal with it now. It's not going to get easier by letting time pass. And you will always be so glad that you dealt with it when you did. Don't delay. Deal with those areas. Get free. Get healthy today. And we're going to be talking more about that in our message series that starts this Sunday. It's called This Is the Year, and we're going to be talking about how to make sure that 2017 is a year of growth and positive change and positive step forward in all of our lives. So I hope you'll join us for that. God bless you guys.